In a world where Microsoft phone users are treated like second-class citizens, many of us still are hardcore Windows Phone 10 fans, and we just want to find out what kind of applications we could use for this, and we're all still gunning for Microsoft to keep this mobile operating system going forward. This is a great operating system that just has not found the support in the applications for many other developers due to its shrinking popularity. However, as this platform is still alive, we're still going to continue to do videos around here because this is everything tech, not everything Apple, not everything Android. We do all kinds of mobile operating systems. And if you want to find out what is on my Windows Phone for the month of August 2016, I got plenty of apps to show you here, and you could share yours down below. Let's find out right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so kicking this video off, I do have the Microsoft Lumia 640. I've not upgraded because I do have two Windows phones actually. I have the 925 and I have the Windows 640 here, and they both are eligible for Windows 10, so I have not found a reason to buy a newer Windows Phone 10. Although I might get the 950 once its price comes down just a little bit more. I know it's $299 right now, but I'm waiting for it to drop down to like maybe $199 or so before I pick that one up. But this one is great because I can change out the colors, and this is one thing I've always loved about the Lumia line is the ability to swap these backs out on this 640 and have orange, green, blue, red, whatever color you like to your taste. And it's just got a nice design in my opinion, and I just wish that they had more applications on this platform, but they don't here. But anyway, let's hop right into what is on my Windows Phone. I do want to mention before I go ahead and show you exactly what's on it, if I go into settings, I do have I believe this is the latest version. I know the Windows 10 Anniversary Edition is coming out soon. I do have my eye on that, but I do have OS build here, 10.0 14.393.67, which is the latest insider preview sans the Windows 10 Anniversary Edition that we're all waiting for here on Microsoft. They did push it out for PC, but we are waiting for it on the Windows Phone 10. So you can see I do have quite a bit of stuff here to talk about on my Windows Phone 10. So I do switch these tiles up frequently. I'm a very customizable type of person. I like to customize the crap out of things, and that's why I have multiple phones on this channel. If I was stuck to one operating system, then I probably wouldn't continue making videos because it'd be so boring. Yeah, it'd be too boring and repetitive, So anyways, I do have some applications up here at the top. I do have my calendar, I do have my calculator, clock, and I do have a folder here for my online shopping, which is very similar to what I have on Android and Apple devices. I have my online shopping apps. I have Amazon, eBay, and Best Buy. And Best Buy is smart because they're one of the few stores that do have applications for the Windows platform, which is great because a lot of people who like tech do mess around with the Windows platform here. But we do have Facebook, we have Evernote, Spotify. I love Spotify for music. The Instagram, that is the later Instagram with the new UI. So thank you Instagram for pushing that out. It is the newer UI, so the same one you're gonna see on Android and Apple. Twitter, I do have the YouTube, but this is just the YouTube that goes straight into the browser YouTube. I don't really have MetroTube or anything like that right now, but you might. And if you have any cool YouTube apps that maybe I missed in the App Store or the Play Store or whatever, the Windows Store, go ahead and drop it down below in the comment section. Microsoft Edge, of course, browser. I do like to keep my most frequently used applications along the right side so they're easy to get to with one hand on big tiles. So you can see I do have Twitter, Microsoft Edge, camera, weather, messages, and phones. This way I don't have to stretch over, or I don't have to do this feature right here where I bring it down. All of my applications that I use most frequently are on big tiles across the right side, so they're easy to get to. So it's like 1, 2, you can just easily tap right there. But getting back into the other applications I have a gallery. I do have this Gmaps application for Google Maps. I really do like this because I just like it more than the Windows app that does maps. But maybe that got a bit better. I haven't updated that one in a while. I do have Wikipedia here in the Windows News application, which basically gives you articles. It talks about latest updates, Surface lines, all kinds of Microsoft stuff, bans, applications, reviews, editorials. Basically, if you read tech news, this is the Windows Tech News application. I think it's one of the better ones. And I do have TED here. TED is basically, where you can watch some lectures from, top professors and people, inspirational people around the country, which is very awesome, brings us together closer. You could see Netflix here for movies. I do have a full and free movies application, and I do believe this is legal. I don't know if it is, but it's got advertising, so maybe that's how they make it legal. Let's go down into here. You could see we do have podcasts. And my games, I do have this game called Spellspire, which basically is pretty awesome. Let me focus in there. Spellspire is basically you're like killing zombies, but you're basically, you know, spelling words out to be able to like shoot them. So it's pretty, you know, mind boggling. You gotta like really get your mind going, so it's pretty good mind exercise to start spell a bunch of words to try to get to the next level, so I like that. And Tetris is a nice time killing game. We all know Tetris is a classic. But going down here, so in Windows Phone 10, as I mentioned in previous videos, you do have to put links for, you know, directing into applications that aren't, you know, third-party created for the Windows Store. So for example, Gmail is not in the Windows Store. So what I did is I just created a direct link to Gmail here on my Lumia right here. So it goes right into my Gmail account. Timber, which is Tinder, but Timber for Windows Phone 10, is a Tinder Windows client. So if you know what Tinder is, I'm pretty sure you do. That's what that is right there. Now I got messages. I talked about these ones along the right side. Voice Recorder Pro, so for when I'm recording some YouTube videos, if I need an extra phone for recording from my microphone, I can do that straight from Voice Recorder Pro. And if you need a voice recorder, I highly recommend this one. It's a really great voice recording application right here, Recorder Pro. Very dead simple and easy to use, and it works pretty flawlessly. Over here in photo editing, you could see I do have Photoshop Express here and Photastic Collage. Both of these applications are really great for getting highly creative with your Windows Phone 10. For Photoshop Express, it's like can easily touch up photos, you know, just like Adobe Photoshop on your PC, but it's really quick and simple. And then what I do is I usually take that and I go ahead and make a collage in Photastic Collage. So they work in tandem like a team for me here on the Windows Phone 10. So yeah, that's basically what I have on the home screen. And if you found anything useful on here, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments. And if you found anything you didn't see on this home screen that you might have on your home screen that could be very useful for other Windows Phone users to use on their home screen, go ahead and drop it down below. Let's go into my, you know, this app drawer, you can call it, or whatever they call it, the list drawer. That would be a nice name, list drawer. So right here we do have 6 tag. I'm just gonna skip through the ones we talked about already. I do have connectivity tiles. I don't know why I have those. I might delete those because they kind of have those here now. But Cortana here, Dubstep Pad, which is basically a little music application. I don't know what I clicked right there. Dubstep Pad right there, music application. Let's go down, see if I got anything else. Flashlight right there. Hyperlapse Mobile, which is basically a time lapse for, you know, Microsoft's time lapse application for Windows Phone 10. I'm sure if you're into time lapses, you guys knew what that one was. But scrolling down here, Time Lapse Pro, another time lapse application that I downloaded here, and because I like doing those sometimes, I'm into photography and stuff, and pretty much that's it. I got the Windows Insider app because I am a Windows Insider here, and overall though, this update's pretty awesome. If you go into the store, you know, you can see they did update the store and now it works pretty great. Like this phone is actually usable again. Like I had problems using Windows 10 and that's why I put this phone in the drawer, but I think I might pop my SIM card back in because this phone is actually usable now. Like apps download, the store is pretty stable now. Starbucks got an application on here now. Like it's actually a very usable phone, and I'm quite pleased with the speed here. You can see things are just kind of opening up here on the Windows Phone 10, and I think there's just good things to come here as it's getting more stable and stable. It did take a while. That's one thing Microsoft needs to work on, is, you know, speeding up their process, but that's pretty much it. I'm running the latest Windows Insider version, and those are the applications that I have on my Windows Phone 10 for the month of August 2016. If you guys found this video helpful, useful, fun to watch, or just, you know, found any applications you did not have on your phone before, please go ahead and do me a favor, click the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I cover Android, Apple, Windows Phone. We talk about all kinds of every and anything tech here. No discrimination here towards different platforms. We're all equal around these parts. So go ahead and drop some applications down below that you have that can help other users out. We're all trying to have the greatest experiences of life that we can have through our technology. Have a great day wherever you are. Be sure to be well, and peace.